10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
League's assassin.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Lion.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Terror Blade.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Puck!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Tide Hunter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Dire
Axe.
team ban.
The sack.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team
Stop
ban.
it!
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Mirana.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Yesterday.
Well, this is a new day. So
New day,
yeah.
new meta.
New day.
I think I'm gonna go
New
with Elephant
day,
as well.
new record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to the side, Elephant. I do like a bit of a redemption story, maybe Elephant, but I think I'm actually gonna have to stick with eHome here. I just think maybe the mentality coming into this one, they know their win condition, right? They've played this before, they know their win condition. I think they can execute it pretty well again. Nothing more to say on that one. So I will let you guys take it away for game number 2 in this best of 5 Black and B Cup.
All right, Dankeschön. Taking it away right now.
Prepare for battle.
All right, I took it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't.
That's all I got.
I don't
Yep.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Yeah, that's the standard. Honestly, I also have a feeling eHome is gonna win this game, but I want to have a more competitive series, and Terrorblade is definitely in Eurus's ballpark.
Yeah. I think we're going to feel a little bit more presence from Eurus this game. And you kind of alluded to FY not like playing more of a comfort hero in this BO5. And I think that's due to the fact because they're a game down, right? Like if they were a game up, I think he'd maybe try something a little bit more out of his wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree with that. It's just
30 seconds to battle.
Mirana can be so hit or miss, especially if you don't really have a setup, which they don't until like Ravage. It's a very easy game to fall out of Elephant's grasp. The team fight is decent, but you're fighting into Supernova, Puck Coil, Stone Gaze, and Axe, which is not an easy task at all. Yeah, Terrorblade should be having a very, very hard lane.
Yes!
Should take that reflection, or we'll see if he takes that reflection. They've got the stun, so they land the arrow. They got the stun and a chalice. Battle Hunger onto Eurus. He's holding that skill for right now.
3 bounties though. It's a good start for Elephant.
Yeah.
And they do have this Nyx Assassin to do some matchup, of course. Where the mana burn, we have seen it many times. Gonna pose a big problem for Sylar. He's gotta go into an earlier BKB this game.
And goes meta level 1. Okay. I like this. We've talked about this a couple times. What is the go-to for a TB? Does he go to the reflection? Does he go into the meta? Sometimes you want to secure a little bit of that earlier farm if a lane's going to be a little bit difficult for you by going to that level 1 meta.
Yeah, just look at bot lane already though. They're so low, already used the healing salve and a couple of tangos. Playing Titan to double range is never pleasant.
We saw this in the last game, right? It was Yang going up against the difficult matchup, and he eventually, I think it was more so because Xnova left the lane, and he was Abaddon in the previous one. But it was a bad matchup for him, and eventually he sustained a little bit better.
Look at bot lane. Does the creep also have this like weird shimmering for you?
Do you have the battle pass on the shimmer?
No, it's not that battle pass shimmer. And the Radiant creeps don't have it. Do you see it? No?
I don't see it. I mean, on the off screen it was there, yeah.
Interesting.
In my Dota client, I don't see it at the moment.
Maybe you're not the chosen one then.
Never was. FY leaps away and avoids that Earth Spike. He'll take away that sentry. And then he'll deny the sentry that he put down so he can unblock this camp.
And then Xnova puts down another sentry. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, he's got another one ready to go. Whereas FY, he doesn't at the moment. Does he have one coming out again? No, he just has boots.
Yeah, so if he just reblocks that, it's going to be pretty annoying for FY. You also don't want to skill reflection against Axe, by the way, because when that reflection hits you, you can randomly start counter helixing, and that could potentially do more harm than it does good for you. If you're the Terrorblade, of course.
Yeah. So do you think he skips it altogether, or does he just take like a value point?
He's probably going to go full Elu meta. be able to go into the jungle a bit earlier too, because the pressure should be mounting relatively soon. He's actually getting away with quite a bit already, I can say. More than I thought he would. Level 2 meta. I'll just be careful.
And he throws the battle hunger on, but that'll be taken off quickly after it's placed on him.
That's
Balance
just
is taking a lot
grateful.
of damage. He's not into the ring of health just yet. He's got
Sylar.
nothing coming over on the courier. He's just setting up to get that ring of health.
Radiant's courier
Yeah.
has been killed.
Sylar almost dying down here. Has 6 magic stick charges, but
My gratitude.
Is it going to be enough? He'll pop the salve, or Exo will pass over a salve to him. Gush will stop it, leap forward. Sylar getting chased. They've got the Hex, the arrow lands. Running out of mana, but they've got the Earth Spike. Yang now under the tower, needs to be careful as the creeps finally do get cleared out completely.
Silence.
top rune. Somnus gets it despite 2 healers being there. But XM should also be getting it no problem. You can already see Elephant having a 1k lead without any first blood or anything. Somnus doing very well mid lane. Tide is actually 400 net worth ahead of Medusa, which is very interesting. Didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
They've just been misplaying, eating a little too many arrows. Every time you eat an arrow against Tidehunter, Mirana, you're gonna take so much damage with the follow-up gush. And there's that top lane also. Like the Axe is actually losing to Terrorblade, whereas the Nyx is as in support.
By a significant amount.
Yeah, that is never supposed to happen.
I think the thing too here for FY, and it's a little bit of a difference from the other Mirana games we've seen him on, his arrows have been more focused on getting heroes rather than getting big creeps.
Yeah, and he has connected with a lot of them. Another one coming through.
Oh, arrow coming in, range creep won't get hit, neither will X Nova. Now the Hex is out, Anchor Smash on X Nova, Sylar taking some damage, the mana drain on the Yang will turn on that mana shield, and well, he's only got 1 tango to work with. X Nova steps forward, throws the Earth Spike out.
Arrow 1.
Fly, he's got arrow available.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Was hoping. It's a creep though.
Threw it into the creep wave. He's like, ah, sorry, Tide.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now
Radiant
Europe's feeling the
structures
pressure
are
a little bit,
fortified.
because Nyx Assassin went middle. Nice D-Watt from Super. XM.
Ooh, Medusa
go
taking a
back.
lot of
Radiant's
damage. The
middle
arrow
tower
hit,
is
and
under
now they
attack.
might be able to get the kill on a Sylar. He pops the wand. That's gonna be enough. Right click in. That's why he'll grab first blood, and now it's already a 2k
was ours all
lead for
along.
Elephant in the early goings of this game.
Radiant's
That's the
middle
weakness
tower
of Doomsday.
is
You
under
get
attack.
gushed. You had like 200 movement speed. Like you're a very slow immobile hero. They're making perfect use of that. And again, Terrorblade is top of the net worth, together with Leshrac. And bot lane is also losing. So basically they're just losing every lane right now. There's gotta be some
A tide
puck
to the
rotations
impurities.
to make up for that relatively soon. But they have very good wards on the middle lane,
Dire's
so they will
middle
see
tower
most of the
is under
rotations.
attack.
Regeneration.
Like losing all lanes and winning the game is very difficult in Dota.
Yeah. And what was the game that we really saw that as a prime example? It was wasn't the Magma RNG one?
Yeah, that was yesterday. Magma RNG game 1. It's not quite as bad, of course, and XM is rotating in on Euros.
Now they're gonna go
He has
for
a
this
point of
TP.
thunder, though.
The Earth Spike, and can he get the Sunder off? No, the Hex is there. That's enough.
Short-lived creatures.
The Waning Rift, they've got the silence. They'll get the kill on the
Dire's top
Earth.
tower is
It was
under
close.
attack.
He went into the strength
Radiant's
threats a little
middle
bit too
tower
late.
is under attack.
Potentially got off the Thunder, but... Oh, arrow chalice!
Radiant's
boy.
middle tower has fallen.
Chalice on the run.
Dire's
Sonic's
top
chasing.
tower is
Be
under
okay.
attack.
Not enough damage. The tower took most of the edict. Luckily for Chalice, but... Well, they still secure the tower, so they're not unhappy with that for sure.
Somnus is top the net worth, and I think this is an extension of last game and how his confidence was boosted. Like, I know they lost the game 1, but Somnus certainly played well enough to the level in a BO5 that
Beak up.
confidence should be there. Bottom lane, Sylar, he's forward, Yang's got Ravage, Gush comes in, they land the stone, they're not even gonna need it. Arrow flies through, but it's not in time because he's already dead. Somnus will take out Sylar, and they might even just take out this tower and put the pressure on.
Yeah, as you said, Somnus is looking
Dire's
better
middle
than
tower
yesterday.
is under attack.
even today in the series against Magma, he didn't look that good. So
Radiant's
whatever prep
bottom
talk
tower
RTK
is under
did
attack.
must have been a scary one.
Dire's middle tower is under
Somnus,
attack.
if you don't perform this time, I'm going to eat your hot pot.
Dire are scanning.
Is that the scary thing? Eating someone else's hot pot?
Radiant
He
structures
loves his
are
hot pot.
fortified.
Somnus is a hot pot lover.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And yeah, you don't mess with the man's hot pot apparently. Scary prospect.
Dire's top tower
Kind of
is
want to
under
go get hot
attack.
pot.
Dire's
too.
structures
Couldn't
are
have
fortified.
started talking about it.
Cliff used as Chalice tries to take the top tier 1, and the only one
Radiant's
trying to
bottom
defend
tower
here is
is under
Super.
attack. Radiant's
Oh, right.
bottom
Be able to do
tower has
anything.
fallen.
Just standing there.
And
Dire's top tower has
hope he
fallen.
doesn't die. Syla is very poor this time around. Last game he was top of the net worth, and Elephant is crushing it.
He was right there with the Luna, yeah, the last game, and then that big stack was taken by Eurus. Sylar in some trouble. Sylar gonna be dead. Sinus comes over. FY with the help, and this is why he's got the $2,000 mount, because he plays this Marana
Dire's
so
top
well.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mistake from Syla too, though. No mana shield activated on him. Not entirely sure why, but they kill him again. And that's Mirana
Are they gonna
on top.
Moonlight Shadow to try and play aggressive again?
Gonna collect Nova.
Yeah, they've got the stun, the arrow follow up, no way to get out of this one. And they've got another kill. FY, he's sitting here 2-0-1.
Radiant's
And his
middle
net
tower
worth
is
is
under attack.
ahead of Sylar's. Like, that's how well this game is going for the side of Elephant.
Yep. And Somnus is sitting at 201 as well. And he's sitting at the top of the network right now. Gets a rune as well. This game is quickly falling away from eHome, unfortunately.
And this could be a mental breaker. You win a game, like, the last game was a close game with good performances from the losing team. And I think a really good performance from eHome. Hopefully, if this game does spiral out of control and it's like a quick one, it doesn't break eHome's confidence, because I think eHome played really well in game 1. And I'd like to see a 5-game series.
Yeah.
Snapping the coil.
Perfect.
All right. And the arrow landing. That's on to XM, and they're gonna get this kill, taking out the puck.
Dire's
Supernova's
structures
committed.
are
X
fortified.
Nova's dead. And that is 2 more kills here for Elephant. Wow. FY
Arrow
again
from
landing the
downtown.
perfect arrow.
Yeah, FI really wants to go to TI.
Yes.
Oh, the arrow! Again on a Sylar. Sonis is here, and they will get the stun. He's dead to
mana shield
rights.
again.
His mana shield is
Dire's
off.
middle tower is under attack.
My FY.
Damn, what a... It's a lot of arrows.
And in the
That'll
words
work out.
of you, he's a Giga Chad right now.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. On the same level as FY.
Dire's top tower
Well, I was
is under
saying you
attack.
say the words Giga Chad.
An easy shot.
No. I am a Giga Chad. Don't be like that, bro. Why you just ruined me like that?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
No, you are.
Thank you. I don't believe you anymore though. But
Well,
nonetheless.
you know, I was kind of forced into saying it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I was coerced.
But you shouldn't say that like that. It's almost the time.
Ooh, they'll come over. No, the Cone Blade didn't kill him. Battle Hunger. Now the stun. Another stun from Somnus. Ravage committed. And that'll get the kill on a Chalice, but they do end up losing the Leshrac. I don't think that really is awful for Elephant, considering Eurus is still continuing to farm and the pressure is being put on by Elephant continually.
Yeah, but it's a good kill nonetheless on the Leshrac. Tidehunter popped Ravage, so maybe Lesh could live, but there was a creep wave on top of the axe for some reason hitting him, which is never gonna happen.
Radiant's
yeah,
middle
Eurus-
tower is under attack.
Very rich. Syla, not so rich.
No, he's not. He is right there with FY.
Fade.
Icarus dive, Spike Carapace, that sends the Starstorm down and the arrow.
Your
FY with another one, 3-0-5. He is a part of 8 of the 9 kills that Elephant have at the moment.
Yep. Imagine not banning Nyx Assassin.
Dire's
What a
middle
hero.
tower is under attack.
What a hero.
Smoke.
Imagine not banning FI's Mirana. Fools.
They
Lion got
have
some deep wards
finger,
in.
and they have the smoke. They're gonna look for this. Oh, went the other way.
If they just walked up the hill, TB would have been dead.
They would have known, and yeah, that is unfortunate.
Nothing's going right for eHome this game, man.
It's a lot of pressure, and I think it's kind of making them crumble quite a bit.
Well, Yang is just stealing the Ancients away from Medusa by himself. Oh, that's gonna hurt as well. They're not giving him anything. Huck is getting chased down by Yang and Somnus.
Dire's middle
You
tower
even see the
is under
outfit from
attack.
Except.
Radiant
He's going into
structures
Desolator
are
over Blink.
fortified.
He's realizing they have no damage right now.
XM needs to be careful. Oh, looking for the impale? No.
Oh,
Radiant's top tower
hesitation
is under
is the
attack.
feed super.
Yeah.
He would have forgotten it the first time.
Yeah, but he fainted and stopped it.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, at least Chalice's game is still decent. It's just, how did they get this map back? Like, they have a constant illusions pushing in all the lanes. They have Lashak pushing in all the lanes. They have Tidehunter in the front. In this game, they don't have that Silver Edge to deal with him.
Nor do they have a Silver Edge carrier.
Yeah. It's not a draft you really want to fall behind with. The Radiant one.
Especially at this point, you're 7k behind. Like, this feels really bad.
Yeah, and of course, we said it many times throughout the qualifiers. eHome a team plagued by inconsistencies. Much like Elephant, really. So like, next game could literally be the same thing, but just the other way.
Dire are scanning.
I think the best thing for both these teams, whether or not they make it to TI, is the fact that it got pushed back. And they'll have such an opportunity to really hone it in.
Yeah. Like, whoever makes it to TI, for sure, is gonna have to make very good use of those, what, 3 months that we have now?
Yeah. Looks like eHome
A tide
might
to the
potentially want to
impurities.
smoke. They've thrown down a sentry to maybe catch some vision. They'll take out the sentry over to the side. We'll see if that's the way they want to go about this. I would think if they want to smoke, it's got to be with Chalice and XM. Goes up into the air, blink call, that's well done. FY, he'll die. They've got the Doom Coil down. It won't be enough to kill Eurus just yet, but they are rotating over the line. And now they've got the figure as well as the Earthquake to get the kill. The Calling Blade comes in, and Eurus ends up dead. Silo is getting chased and killed off by Yang. They made the play. The TPs just aren't in time. However, Somnus, good impale from Super to keep Somnus alive. The Battle Hunger and the Sunray, though, that will,
Burning out.
in fact, burn out Somnus. No, he's surviving. At least for now, the Battle Hunger not looking like it's going to be enough. They've got the call. There's the Supernova. They don't have a way to kill off the egg, but they got the two-man stun. They start to run.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Running. Supernova doesn't land. Blinking forward, going after this Tidehunter, but they still don't have a yet. And now he'll move over to the side and use that Ravage. That lands on a 3 of these heroes, and they'll bring back in Somnus. They've also got to be careful. They'll take out Super the chances, but now they won't challenge. Despite the fact that he lost that windmill, it's not enough to get the kill on any of these Elfin heroes. And now they lead the do they have that double do? Somnus grabs it. There's the arrow. FY revenge over on the XM. And Elephant, they back Somnus out. They come back with reinforcements. Yang survives the entire skirmish and throws down a Ravage that ends up getting them the victory in the fight.
Yeah, Somnus survived the
Sylar.
severity. Oh, Sylar
He's
again.
getting spotted by Yang, and now FY, can he line up the arrow? He's got it available, but won't even throw it just yet. Oh, arrow. Ooh, gosh, it's under the tier 2. I don't think he's dying anyway, but it's just such a, when you start to get hit by so many arrows, the mentality becomes a problem.
But this is the team that we're looking for from Elephant. Like, he makes it out barely on Lash. FYTPs to the tier 1 mid, refills his bottle, that makes sure Lashar can fight again. He gets a really good turnaround Ravage, and suddenly they win their team fight that they had no business winning. And Elephant is looking scary when they play like this. just we gotta see
Yeah.
it more consistently, like all the time. If they play like this all the time, they're one of the scariest teams in the world, I'd say.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that's, you know, what you're expecting.
And have been expecting for like, I don't know, 6 months at this point.
Allies disappear.
Arrow.
Not gonna land.
I just want to highlight again how good that stun from
Radiant's
Leshak
middle
was on the
tower
puck.
is under
Like, it
attack.
was perfect timing. He couldn't phase shift. It was like frame perfect.
Speed running phrase. Frame perfect.
Radiant are scanning.
They're gonna go for Roche, and of course they've got the double damage to go through this first Aegis.
Yep. It's also the power of Bottle, though. I think Bottle is gonna get
Down.
nerfed in a
I'll
way
scan.
where power runes can only be stored for like 1 minute, not 2. They're looking to fight here potentially.
Roshan has fallen.
They're gonna get the Aegis out of the sockets. They'll blow up the egg. They open Silent. He uses that stone gate here. Spike as well as the finger. The kills are out on the Terror Blade. He's silenced. The Years will die. They picked up the Aegis out on the Leshak, and now they're going to focus their attention on the Sylar. Will pop the Manta, but they've got themselves the Raptor that hits on the Chalice as well as Sylar. Will get the kill on the Medusa and take out this axe. Here's down to the side of Ehome. They did get the kill on the TB. They don't even take the Aegis out of the hands of this Leshak.
Yeah.
Big win there for Elephant
The
again.
decision though of giving it to the Lash and not the Terror
Dyer's
Blade.
top tower is
Because
under
Lash
attack.
itemized very defensively. TB doesn't have that luxury just yet. And generally, you want to give TB the Aegis just to be able to farm up that next power item, which would be a Skadi. But either way, they still come out ahead in the team fight. Get a lot of good kills. Yours is, you know, he's gonna have to suck it up. He's like, I'm mad, but it's okay. To my ancients, don't worry. I'm not angry. That's what I always say. I'm not angry.
Don't worry, I'm not angry. I know you were angry at me that one
Swiftly
time.
out of balance.
No, that's. I didn't say it's always like that. I said sometimes.
don't even
Nova,
think there
they're
was a time
farming
you said
creeps
that to
together.
me.
It's not a good sign.
Somnus running over, and X-Nova very dead with the help of Super. He stops walking.
Ooh,
Your
the-
forte
I give up on
returns from
life
whence it
move.
came.
Hate that one.
Who's
Sam
got the
has a Desolator.
Philosopher's Stone?
Who has the Philosopher's Stone? There's no Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, now it's coming out in the career on Nyx Assassin.
Oh, Nyx is getting it, yeah.
And there's the other Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, he's gonna want, well, after that Yules, he can go to the Axe, right? And that's definitely gonna help him push forward towards getting it.
If the game doesn't end before that, honestly.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
tower
The pace
is under attack.
Elephant is putting on right now.
Radiant's bottom
bit too much
tower
for
has
Ehome.
fallen.
He has the
gas,
man
Dyer's
finished on
top tower
Dusa
is
finally,
under
but
attack.
Sylar spotted by Super, and they're right on him with the Vendetta. Sylar might just be dead. He's gonna
Get
follow him
stalked.
all the way through. Yep, and there's the Vendetta shot. They've got the Impale. Arrow! Not on the mark. Now they'll go to the Stone Gaze. But Yule from FY, the leaping Yule stopping the TP just as it was started.
Impale
So
and Duke.
Sylar's in a lot of trouble. They're gonna try and react to this by bringing over Chalice. Blinking call. Oh, that's nice. Missing Snake hits on all three. They've got the neck being popped by FY, but Chalice taking a little bit of damage from Somnus. They might have the damage. There's the Riley to get the kill to Chalice. Goes over Sylar. He's out of mana, and Sylar to fall. They'll get the kill. Eurus will get credit for that one. And still, even with a three-man call, even with things kind of looking like they can turn around here for Ehome, Elephant are just too far ahead.
Try not to fall. Ehome is not doing it.
Radiant's top tower is under
I was
attack.
gonna say Elephant is doing it, but I jumbled up the
Dyer's
teams
bottom
and
tower is under
ruined it.
attack.
I still got one for later, don't worry.
Dyer's structures are fortified. Radiant's top
It
tower
was a good
has
reference.
fallen.
I'm, you know, that you caught on to. Happy about that.
Of course.
Radiant's top tower
super
is under
with the
attack.
boomers.
With only level 1 in his mana burn,
Dyer's bottom tower
It's just
is under
like-
attack.
Only gonna get worse.
since yeah,
They're stalking Fate, but Fate says no thank
Radiant's
you.
middle tower
I'm
is
outta
under
here.
attack.
they're still stalking XM,
Dyer's bottom
and
tower
XM doesn't
has
have a
fallen.
TP.
Greetings. Silence.
Arrow to where he was, and now Somnus to where he is.
Illusion.
Missed the stun, pops the illusion. Purging off that spirit vessel.
Yeah. Terrorblade, how are we looking? Scotty is coming. One kick all the way. And this is the sort of game where the gold lead will never stop growing because of the heroes Elephant have. Like they can just push out the lanes so easily. Retreat to the jungle, farm all of that. And Cider has a Crystalist, but he's not survivable at all this game. Like he can't frontline at all. There's just nothing you can do. You get ravaged, TB hits you, you are dead.
Shadow, take us.
Now Mirana ult.
Chaos is over in the wing. He's waiting to make the jump in. They've got a sentry that just ran out, and now they've got another sentry, so they spotted this Moonlight Shadow.
Who can you kill at this point? Tide? No. Somnus? Pretty difficult. Nyx and Mirana are the best bet, probably. Aegis is out, but he's still very survivable.
13k lead. Scotty finished off.
Yeah, Scotty Terrorblade, the big scary timing.
To the impurity.
Dust out onto the Nyx assassin. He's on the run. He does have his team nearby. Maybe they'll retaliate on this one. Avoids the air spike. He's got Chalice in some trouble. They'll use the supernova for the rapid on the backline. Gang, he hits 3-0. Chalice. The supernova's gonna pop. They get the super. They're gonna go to that wide. They'll take out a second one as this Mirana gets taken out via the spirit vessel. Somnus moving in. He's got the full nova. Mana left on him with the air spike. Hits onto those track. They've got them the blink call on the 2. They look over at Cyrus trying to keep the out of this one. He'll successfully escape, but Chalice will not be so fortunate.
Regeneration.
That was so close.
Chalice saving the day.
And this Lion would have almost died too. The arrow was already like touching his nose. Luckily, Lion's nose is pretty small, so it doesn't catch the arrow, but been a little bit worse. But as you said, at least Cider gets out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Big cores of the Radiant. When I say big, Cider's not that big.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now they're in trouble. They don't have the Ravage this time, but Sylar's disarmed, so they'll push him back. They get the spike characters out onto Fade. They'll get the kill to the Phoenix. XM looking over at the side. And they don't have this axe to jump in, so they won't make a move. And the tier 2 tower will just be lost.
Yeah. X-Nova though, thanks to the Philosopher, getting very close to the blink, and that could potentially be a comeback avenue. Yang is getting spotted as they moonlight, so they're very well aware of what's happening. Still scary though, knowing that it's out there. XM is going into the enemy
Dire's
triangle.
courier has been killed.
Gets spotted by a random Storm's courier though. And FY is TPing straight away. Like he knows he wants to cut a creep wave.
Oh, FY? No.
Nope. The other way.
Ravage up in 30.
Satanic next. Once that's up, he should be pretty much unkillable. Another DD top. Somnus already dropped the bottle as well. Roshan may respawn in 15, so with that bottle DD, maybe they can get another Roche.
The bottle was waiting for him right on the rune.
What do you think about my proposed change? 1 minute instead of 2 minutes? Oh, they call
XM, but they got the Hex out onto Yang. Yang has this Ravage ready to go, so if he can keep up with them, he might be able to start a fight. And now they'll look over to the side. Somnus with the Spirit Vessel, the Battle Hunger on him as well. And he's kind of forced to just sit on top of the steps.
So, what do you think about my proposed change?
Which change?
2 minutes to 1 minute. Power runes in the bottle.
It would definitely force you to, yeah, it would force you to use them pretty quickly.
Yeah. Like it's just way too good to be able to keep it for 2 minutes, I think.
I don't know if I would cut it in half to start, maybe a minute 30, and see if that changes the...
It's mostly because I hate I hate double damage runes in late game, to be honest, if you have the bottle.
They're coming over to the side. Oh my god, yeah!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
the disarm of the Medusa. Icarus dive away. FY on this. The no the Medusa. Silent in the right side of the screen already. And FY moving forward, but on the other side of the fight, they've got the right clicks coming into the Chalice. They get the kill into the axe, and FY continuing to move forward. He's got the Moonlight Shadow looking over at Fade. Can he get this kill? He does have the Yules. He's got to time it right.
He's all by himself, though.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, he
tower
has
is
no
under
help
attack.
to go for this, and it looks like he won't even make the attempt. As Overmade, they're
Radiant's
losing their
middle
tier
tower
3.
has
The
fallen.
tier 3 goes down, and they're
Radiant's
going after the
middle
center
barracks
racks.
are under
Again,
attack.
getting
Radiant's middle
five
barracks
heroes.
has fallen.
Right into them, and they were setting up with that smoke.
Has fallen.
I'm actually surprised that the fight went quote-unquote so poorly because Flash died right after. It was just because they weren't quite ready. Like, it was a massive ravage, but they weren't ready to converge right away. It was still a massive setup, and Terrorblade still clears out at the end. They do get a Rex off it. Very well played by Yang. There was under vision, right?
I believe that the Dire Ward that was up on the cliff caught that, and he knew exactly where they were going to be.
Yeah, absolutely massive.
The
And now
timing,
Terrorblade
the
suddenly
fact
got
that
a
they
fork
set up
goal.
like that. Yeah.
How do you stop this guy? Every time we see a farm Terrorblade like this, same question. How do you stop him?
Wow.
Caught super on the sentry, but makes it out just in time. This game is very rough now for eHome. They're gonna have to sit on high ground, hope that Elephant overcommit, but Roshan is up. They wanna do that. Also, don't forget neutral item tokens.
Yeah.
That's the most important one, I think. That I
You just have to post it to Reddit, and then you'll be okay. You'll get the support that you need.
I mean, we have like 60k people watching. I'm sure somebody can do that for me. Oh, nice blink outs.
Arrow coming in. Who's this gonna land on? It's onto Fade.
No Ravage though.
They're gonna go into the Moonlight Shadow and potentially set up again. Yang has Ravage available.
Yeah, and he's a tanky boy too, with that plate mail, Heaven's Halberd, Pipe, and Cloak of Flames.
This
Meta
is
up,
the
Ravage
difference
up.
between Silver Edge and Tide now being able to continue to feel so tanky into the later parts of this game.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, it is a much better tight game. Plus they just also don't have as much damage as they did in game 1. Like Medusa, Lina hit way harder than Puck Medusa that is under farmed. Nova's blinking quite deep, trying to get deep wards, but Super caught a glimpse of him. He's not hunting him, but he should be aware.
Super getting both obs out of there. This is Aegis Cheese as well as the Axe Shard. I'd love to see Elephant go for this and get the Axe Shard available on Leshrac. And now they've got the Psychic Headband picked up by eHome.
Yeah. And Dusa hit level 20 as well for the mana gain talent, of course. I'm surprised that Elephant is being so hesitant with the Roshan. I don't think there's any way they can lose the fight right now.
It seems so improbable.
But now they're going for it. Probably also like, yeah, why are we so scared?
Haste!
X-Nova's just farming some jungle creeps next to them. He probably knows that Roshan's happening too. He wants to steal it.
Got a blink, he's gonna try and make a move. And he didn't get anything. Hey guy.
He waited until Roshan falls. That's usually never gonna work. Like, you're gonna blink in
Dire's bottom tower
preemptively
is
just
under
as
attack.
Roshan dies to get stuff. But you know, like at this point you're gonna try something. You respawn really fast anyways.
But that was
Now?
also the inventory ready for the side of Elephant too. Sometimes you see like it takes us a second or two to get these items, especially with so much being dropped in the second Roche these days that
Look where Yang's
sometimes
stuck.
teams aren't ready.
Yang is just stuck in a tree. I couldn't even know it. Like, I didn't know that you can get stuck there. What is that?
All by myself. All right, he's fine. He's got the blink.
Naturally.
Greeting.
I wouldn't mind such a little dagger that flings me around.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
A real life blink dagger.
How sick would that be? like somebody's just annoying you, he's gonna be... Where did he go?
He just left.
Cheryl! Where did he go?
Why is this person's name Cheryl? Are we in the 1950s?
I don't know. I like Cheryl. It's a nice name.
I feel like it's a very
All in service to
It's an old
balance.
school name, but it's a very nice name. Like, reminds me of a
I
very
don't
beautiful, smart lady.
To me!
got the taunt onto the track, and now they're gonna follow that up with the Earth Spark. The Impel misses, but the right click's coming in from Eurus with the BKB by Chalice. Battle Hunger flicked on Super. Icarus dive over. They'll go to the finger. Sonet's now trying to run. Like out of them. Over now the Guardian Greaves. They'll get the save out onto those tracks. They got the damage kill off. Beam was in the Supernova. The stun hits from Ruthless track onto Chalice, so they've taken out two, and they don't have buyback available on the axe. Sylar make sure that he doesn't get it into the base, and now they'll get the Ravage, but it's into the Stone Gaze. They will go over. 3-man Earth Spike. Is it going to be enough? It's now 4 heroes from the stone, but the damage is just too much for even
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Elephant will take game 2 and even it up at 1.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire victory.
And much
Radiant's
superior
bottom
play.
barracks are under attack.
Nothing you could have done after the early game. They get crushed in 3 lanes. We all know it. You lose 3 lanes. Game becomes very hard to play. Borderline unplayable. And this time around was no exception. 1 apiece. This is the elephant that we fear. But in game 1, they didn't look anything like this. Are we gonna get this elephant again? Or are we gonna get game 1 elephant? Same with the E-Home. They look very timid this game. Yeah.
We've already seen